got the lip glued on this one. I'm ready to sand it and finish it. One of the things I forgot I had, I meant to tell you all about, is I got a bucket full of these cheap little, I don't know what size they are, 2-3 inch spring clamps that I forgot about having them. They're really nice for doing something like the coaming lip. They don't put out much pressure, but if you space them real close together and you've got a bunch of them, which you can buy them, I picked these up off eBay dirt cheap. They come in really handy for this, so it's something you may want to consider. It's a lot cheaper than buying these, but you still need some, bigger, better clamps like this with higher pressure. But it is an option. So let's take the rest of these off. We're ready to take this one, sand it, drill some holes, and see if we can't get a coat of varnish on it today. Got this one off the form. We've got the, I'd already sanded this edge before I started gluing, so I had a good flat surface. I've got this edge done. I've got a couple little problems, little things I need to fix. Right here you can see where this strip ends. I need to sand that down, taper it in. I'm fortunate to have this belt sander I picked up at an auction, real cheap. So I've got an easy way to do this, and I'm going to show you some other ways. But I'm going to sand a little bit, show you how we do that, and I'm also going to show you how to hand finish these, which is basically just taking a rasp. You could take a belt sander. There's a lot of options you could use. Remember, as Norm said, safety first. I'm going to wear a dust mask because this dust is very fine and it's not good for your lungs. All right, let's sand this thing. As I was saying, you don't have to have a fancy belt sander. A block plane, number 4 bench plane, I think this is a number 3, but something like that will go back, and I actually am going to go back and flatten this one a little bit. I've got some unevenness. And this won't take just a minute, but you can see right through there I can flatten that out and make it look much better. So you could finish this all with a hand plane or a belt sander. You do not have to have power tools. Nothing wrong with hand tools. Matter of fact, I love hand tools. But let's flip this over and I'll show you how to do the underside. We've got this rough edge we need to take care of, and the tool you use is just a matter of what you have. If all you've got is a rasp, that's what you use. You can just take that little rasp and work around through there. And that knocked that down pretty quick. I've got a little gap right there I need to fill with epoxy. Take the fine side, go back over it, hit it with some sandpaper, and that's all there really is to that. I'm fortunate that I've got a good shop with a lot of tools I've acquired over the years. This is a little rabbet plane. It will cut right to the edge. It's a little quicker, and I have it sitting here. I never used it much, but it's perfect for this. It'll just take it right down flush in no time. If you're good with them, the chisel, take a chisel. My chisels are really sharp. I mean, when I say sharp, you can shave with them. And it takes a sharp chisel. You can go down through there, see that chip curl up? Take some practice. Whatever you're used to. Take a sanding block, sand that over, spend a little time with it. If you end up with a gap, which sometimes you will, let's just zoom in on that. Alright, sometimes, like this is the bottom side, I ended up with a gap here I didn't see. I didn't get this pulled tight. So what I can do, I can force some glue down in here and clamp it, maybe. That seems pretty stiff. If I can't, I'll take some 5-minute epoxy with a metal putty knife, fill that in, and then sand it flush. The idea is it's not going to show, but fill that in so water doesn't get in there and get trapped and cause rot.